Breathing with a pelvic floor drop. So what we're doing here is visualizing the diaphragm, which is your primary breathing muscle. So it's kind of like a pancake at the top of your pelvic organs and your abdominal contents right inside your rib cage. So it's like a pancake. And then your pelvic floor muscles are like the floor, okay? So you have these two layers of muscles. You have the diaphragm and you have the pelvic floor. And what we're working on here is when you take a deep breath in, that diaphragm actually descends. And so does the pelvic floor. It's a very, very slight movement, but we want you to practice feeling that movement. So you take a deep breath in, and the diaphragm descends, and the pelvic floor descends. And then you relax, and it comes back. Deep breath in, and it comes down, and then exhale, and it kind of rebounds back up. So what does that look like? Here's our vulva. So your hand or your finger is going to be on the perineal body. That's that structure right in between the vaginal opening and the anus. So your finger's on the perineal body. You may need to start with your clothes off. Okay, so your finger is directly on skin. But as you get better, you may even be able to feel it through your clothes. One other thing with this, depending on your anatomy, I want you to be in a relaxed position. So if you're lying on your back and you're having to bring your head forward and a lot of tension is happening in your shoulders and upper back and head, get in a position where you can be reclined. A bathtub is a wonderful spot for this. So just going back, your finger is on that perineal body, right in between the vaginal opening and the anus. And this is what it looks like with the skin off. That's the perineal body. And those are pelvic floor muscles. And you have several layers and multiple muscles there. So let's practice the pelvic floor drop with breathing. I have long arms, so this is pretty easy for me. I'm gonna put the little model here. And so my finger is going to be on that perineal body. And what I'm going to do, just kind of for teaching purposes, is when I take a deep breath in, I'm actually going to move the whole model down, because that's what we want to have happen when you're practicing this. All right, so deep breath in, and relax, and it kind of rebounds back up. Deep breath in, and it rebounds back up. And so again, my finger's right there on that perineal body. Deep breath in, and rebounds back up. And so that's deep breathing with the pelvic floor drop. Remember, it's a very, very slight movement. So it's not gonna move like I was just showing you, but when you connect with your body and connect with your pelvic floor and connect with that deep breathing, you're going to be able to start to feel those subtle changes in your body, and that's what we want.